think he asked Big Bill Brunzi. He says, Big Bill, that blues music you play, you call that folk music? And Big Bill says, well, I've never heard no horses sing none of it. I told you not to mention wild folk dancing!
I got a barrel of flour, Lord, I got a bucket of lard. I ain't got no blues, I got chickens in my backyard. Hey, yodelee, yodelee, yodelee. Play that fiddle, Lou. Time blues. Yodelee, yodelee, yodelee. My plow, Lord, Lord, I can make my money with my pig and my plow, with my one-eyed mule and the good old Jersey cow. Yodelee, 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 yodelee.
Welcome, everybody, to Horses Sing None of It. Ralph Litwin here on my left. I'm Lou Gelfond, and today we have a special guest, Hammer Dulcimer lady. Where is she? Where is she? Lucille Reilly. Welcome, Lucille. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's great to be here.
And Ralph over here has got his harmonica all hooked up, but I think we're gonna let you play a tune of your own or Planks to Irwin. Let's do it. Let's do a mellow tune to start things out, and let you loose on this thing and show people what it can do and what Hammer Dulcimer is.
Excuse me while I get my other hammers.
All right. Mighty pretty. I've always thought of the Hammer Dulcimer as sounding like the angels. It's a bit of heaven, you know. It's really, really nice. And at home, I've got one at home, so I know a little bit about it here today. And I've tried my hand at it, and it really has a celestial type of feel to it. And boy, I took a Hammer Dulcimer workshop with this 100 focus change just recently, and we just I just go just so I can hear the instrument. That's all. Just sit back, everybody play. I'll
It's
listen.
interesting that you bring that up because I named my instrument Shadrach, and I found out what Shadrach means. It means rejoicing in the way. And I thought, oh, you know, and I didn't even know it at the time. But I've had the instrument for 11 years, so, and I've been playing for that long.
Right, and I understand you're from Basking Ridge, but you were from Moorestown down in South Jersey near
it's
Burlington.
Moorestown.
Yeah, not
Moores.
Moorestown.
That's
Different
right.
from Morristown.
South Jersey.
That's right. Nobody knows how to
MORRIS.
pronounce any of them.
And also different from Morristown, MAURIC.
That's right. That's right.
All in New Jersey.
All right, and there's
Confusing us.
always right, and then there's right, you know.
And there's wrong.
Well,
Shall we play a tune?
okay, let's play a tune. We're going to do a northern tune,
Scottish.
Scottish tune.
Scottish.
Scottish tune. That's right.
We had this discussion before.
Yes, we've been through this once before already,
I'm
but
not Scotch, okay, but New England tune. New England, we can classify it as
we're going to do a Scottish tune, laddie.
called Petrina. All right. Erased? What do you mean, erased?
Stop the vibrations, you know, because, well, listen.
That really rings.
Seems to never stop.
A lot of sustain there.
Yes.
On a piano, we just had an old piano tune, and he said there's no hope for it because the dampers are all worn out. Well, you don't have any dampers on this. Once you hit a key, it's kind of like a piano backing, isn't it?
No, not on
soundboard, only it's
well,
wood. Same theory.
Yeah, I guess, but see now the difference is if I give all the notes equal weight, then you hear mush. Okay, can I give a brief example?
Go right ahead.
Okay, this is Cincinnati. I'll just do the A section. And the second time I'll throw in some accents, okay, so you can hear. So first time is all equal weight. So just listen to this mess, and then you'll hear some sound, okay? You can erase. You can control it.
control that
some.
that ringing by doing your own
Through the
damping.
accent.
Right. And you use different kinds of hammers. I know for different types of sounds, you've got some leather-coated ones or string-coated ones. And
Well, these have leather on the back, and that's what made Planks de Irwin sound a little bit different. Okay, and then I use the wooden
they're harder
ones,
and clicky.
which give them more metallic sound. And I like to use these when I'm playing with other people, just because it carries a little better, and it's that percussive effect, especially when I'm harmonizing, because I'm also a rhythm player as well. So
It's like a drum. You're really a drummer with.
With notes.
yeah, I'm a drummer with notes. That's exactly. Do you know Robin Edelston?
Sure.
She dances. Her father plays drums, and when I played her wedding, he was just wowed by the instrument. He said, "You're doing everything I'm doing. It's just you got notes."
Right. So let's show people a couple of the things you brought along.
Okay.
You've got an album out. First, let's show them that because that's
It's
always
got a nice large picture on it.
Always an achievement. Ralph, you're working on it now. I
And
know
you
how
can
much
even
kind of
have it in cassette.
difficult thing
There
that is
it
to put
is.
together.
Yeah, this is. We put this out, in 1987, September 1987 it was released, and there's fiddle tunes on it, just like we've played Petronellas on this album. And there are some classical pieces and also a couple popular things as well. So,
Right.
and that's me on the cover.
Great.
So you have other musicians playing with you on that record?
Yes, Bob Pasquarello plays piano and sometimes guitar, and Barbara Greenberg plays fiddle.
Barb Greenberg. Yeah.
Yes.
Old friend of mine.
Yeah, and then if you don't want to see my picture on the front cover, we have this.
Well, your Hammer Dulcimer book.
Striking out and winning.
So yeah, I'm working on another book right now that is it's a continuation of
Advanced.
sorts. Well, a little bit. It's about how to find and play chords
I'm looking at the
on
back.
the
Show them what the
dulcimer.
back
Oh,
looks
you
like,
have
too.
to see the
It's
back
kind of
cover.
fun.
Here it is,
Kind of fun.
folks. Here it is for your viewing pleasure. Isn't it? And there are more goodies inside. So,
More
in fact,
silly
if you want to
stuff,
see
huh?
the picture, I got to show you the picture for Fisher's Hornpipe, which we're going to play later, because I think you'll like this one.
So we should
See,
also...
here's the Fisher's Hornpipe right here. Isn't that beautiful?
hornpipe.
Sorry.
See, he's playing a hornpipe. So, you too can have a good laugh and learn something in striking out and winning.
All right, Hammer Dulcimer is fun. I've had some sunny afternoons this fall where I've just sat out and just hammered away outdoors, and it's really a fun instrument to get into. But you said you can play a lot of different kinds of music on it, and could you give us a taste of some classical music you said that you might be able to do?
Yep.
That would be
I
great.
have for you today, boys, some music by George Frederick Handel. Yes, Handlebars. Okay?
As long as it's not hiding. Oh, it's okay.
Don't tell him on about
Okay.
that. Okay, move Bach. Anyway, this is a Fluke clock sonata, and the Fluke clock was a type of mechanical music machine. It had organ pipes inside it, but it ran a lot like a player piano. So this is a gorgeous little tune. Also on my album, I'm only going to play it once through. If you want to hear the second time through, it's on the album.
We're listening to Lucille Reilly from Basking Ridge, New Jersey. Local person that has just moved into the area not too long ago. It's
About
been
15 months, I guess.
15 months she's been in the area, and is a full-time musician and plays out on this instrument with other people, doing all kinds of special things. Hammer Dulcimer is thought of as a folk instrument. You said to me before that you're saying, how do you clean the dust off the top? And you said, oh, it's not only dust, it's sap and trees and all kinds.
Oh, yeah, it's
so you must be
everything.
out playing it outside.
Yeah, I've played for Elfer Sally Fete Days down in Philadelphia, just sitting outside under the trees, hence the sap, outdoor workshops and things like that. When I go to schools, they don't have any trees indoors, so I don't have a problem then. I just get dust. But,
What do you mean go to schools?
well, I have a program called Lucille's Marvelous Musical String Things. And I have this and 3 other instruments, sometimes a couple more, that I bring out to the schools. And, well, would you like to see the other instruments?
Yeah, I think we should take a
Okay.
little field trip to your house.
Well,
Here we are at Lucille's house. We made it. Yo! So let's go inside and look at them wild instruments.
the instrument you see here in front of you is the Hammer Dulcimer that I played the other day at the studio. You can get a little better look at it here. This is called the bowed psaltery. In front of it is the bow that you use to play it. And in front of the bowed psaltery right here is a regular psaltery. It's a trapezoid shape, but if you look next to it, to its right, here's another psaltery that it's in a modern type of wing shape. Next to the psaltery is the Autoharp, which a lot of people are familiar with because it's a popular school instrument. And then way over here is an Autoharp-like instrument. This is called the Phono Harp. And it's one of those disaster instruments from the earlier part of this century, which I will be more than happy to play for you. See that?
Whoa.
There's a little thingy under there, a little hammer that goes.
Uh-huh.
Its physical beauty is enhanced only by its tuning.
Whoa! Them golden slippers. To walk the golden streets. Well, isn't that neat? You get a little extra percussion there for no extra charge.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild instrument. It's one of those instruments you only want to hear once. While we're at it, speaking of instruments that are played once, this one right here it's also a bowed instrument, and I'll play this for you. This is the ukulele, and it's equally as horrible as the Phono Harp. Doesn't that sound wonderful? What a nice start. Okay, we'll try that again. All right, let's see. Here are the chords. I don't play this very well. I'm a new ukulele player. So ooh. Take 2! The Autoharp works pretty simply. There are chord bars here, and when you press down a chord bar, there's a series of felts that go down and prevent the strings you don't want to hear from sounding. So when you press a bar, that's all it does, folks. And if you don't press anything at all, this is marvelous.
That sounds like a sound I've heard on some cartoon somewhere.
Yeah, actually I have a wonderful song to sing with that. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Have we got time? I have not sung today, so bear with me. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white arms and the rest all gone. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
There were some names of those instruments that struck a chord in me that I just didn't know what they were. The psaltery?
The psaltery is a forerunner to this instrument, but without these extra bridges on top. And what these bridges do is this one in particular, divides each string into 2 vibrating lengths. So if you play on one side, you get one note, but if you go on the other side of the bridge on the same string.
Right, they call the treble bridge, I think.
Right, that's the treble bridge.
End.
Right. So you get 2 different notes on one string, and that's what makes the dulcimer unusual. But on the psaltery, you don't have these extra bridges, so you have 1 tone per pitch. Mine is tuned in a major scale. Basically, you have the full major scale in the middle, and then it extends out on either side. And it's a plucked instrument. It's not beat on with the hammers. And I guess somewhere along the line, somebody decided that you could strike the strings instead. And so the dulcimer gradually evolved from the psaltery as a result, and then the dulcimer evolved into the piano.
Is that right? It predates the piano.
Oh, yes.
It's not more portable, though.
It is. It is. Now, if Scott were here, he has his own piano that he shoves in the car and he brings, but it's not an inflatable model. They haven't invented
They have
those.
little pianos.
Is that electrified or an acoustic?
It's an electric. Oh, yes, it's very electric, but it's wonderful. It sounds acoustic.
Yeah, I have seen also a little portable acoustic piano that had the the honky tonk sound to it.
Oh yeah, he's got a harpsichord on this. He can do everything. Everything. Come hear us. February we're playing at Swing and Turn, and we hope to have.
That's people know in Chatham, New Jersey.
Chatham, New Jersey.
There's a dance series that they have, and they hold it. How many times a month?
It's the 1st and 3rd Saturdays
during
of the month.
During the cooler months.
And we are playing. Well, they do it all year. But
but in the summer it slows down to once a month.
Oh, does it?
Yes, that's because people get overheated in the summer.
Well, I can understand that, because I'll tell you something, playing in the band is the coolest place to be, especially in the summer. Because the dancers are out there, they're sweating, I mean, I sweat, but not like them, it's quite
around.
something. But we're going to be there, what is it, February 19th, I think the date is, or the 17th, I can't remember, that 3rd Saturday, and I've invited students of mine who take my summer class at Westminster Choir College in Princeton to play along. So we're hoping for a grand schlep with the Hammer Schlepper Company. So y'all come.
Shall we
I'd love to do
pick another
horn
tune
pipe.
here?
Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
play a
do that Fisher's
tune.
horn pipe.
Yes.
You can give us some potatoes. And
Are you going to give me my mean solo? I mean, total solo? So if Ralph forgets the chords, he'll have one time through to think about them.
We'll roll it around between us.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've got this nifty solo that you will love. And then you all come in with me for the last time through. What do you say? What do you say, guys?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay. You want me to start this one, huh?
Yeah, we'll go through it a couple times.
Okay.
Break into it.
Sounds good to me.
Horses Sing None of It is sponsored by Banjo Man Entertainment, 201-538-2432. The booking agency for Ralph Litwin, Lou Gelfond, and many others. Banjo Man Entertainment, 201-538-2432. For free membership in the Horses Sing None of It fan club, send your name and address to Horses Fan Club, care of Ralph Litwin, 140 Morris Street, Morristown, New Jersey, 07960. That's Horses Fan Club, care of Ralph Litwin, 140 Morris Street, Morristown, New Jersey, 07960.
And you can call Video on the Go and get in touch with us that way, and we'd like to have you on the show.
By all means, by all means.
Or if you want to get in touch with us or Lucille for any other reason, you call that number or write that address and you'll find us.
You bet. Let's do another one. Here goes. Let's do some golden
Hey.
slippers.
You know how they dance in Philly, you know,
How do they dance
I mean,
in
they,
Philly?
well,
The
I need
mummers,
more
the
room than
mummers?
you've given me here, but, you know, they kind of go like this,
Right,
you know,
right, sure.
and, you know, I mean, this is the theme song for the Mummers Day Parade every January 1st, and you will hear it no less than 100 times.
At the Mummers
And
Day.
everyone, I mean, I have a student, I'm going to see her tonight. Her father was a mummer, and she hates this tune because she's just burned out on it. But
Oh,
that's
now that we're
okay.
going to play a really burned out tune.
Yeah, right.
We really enjoy this tune, though. It's really
No,
good.
no, I like this
I like it
tune.
too.
It's just
That's
her.
that's history.
Oh.
just her. That's all.
We're being told from off camera it's time to say goodbye.
Oh no!
So we're
Oh,
gonna
no. Let's play out of this tune right
Okay.
here. Golden
Bye-bye.
slippers. Give us some potatoes here.